when you compare whatever it is that you feel like you got as far as accolades and all of these prizes and my chick don't have no alarm when she wake up, and she drive better cars than you. She fly better than you. She have a better lifestyle than you. She can actually participate in what it is that God ordained for her to do as far as to be a great mother to her child. She's there for her child every day, and she's not subjected to the same things and a mother telling you to get up, punch in, punch the clock, and do what she's supposed to do. I'm the only person that can tell her what to do because I live in my purpose and I operate in my kingship, and my dominion is to take over the world, and then she's a helpmeet that go along with it. When you operate outside of your purpose, you start to subject yourself to the things that women can tell you to do, and it's not based off of what your real dominion, your real purpose, and what you're supposed to do as a man. You so busy trying to acquiesce over to what a woman told you to do that you don't even understand that you operating outside of your purpose. When you led by your, you don't understand that you then subject yourself to what she want for you. Don't you know that the women come with it? You don't get no shortage of when you then operate in your purpose. You ain't got to simp out for her in order to get no. When you say no, more of it come to you. You ain't hearing me, bro. You keep letting these women think they know what they talking about because they talking about their degrees. I don't give a about your degree. That don't mean nothing to me. You think your degree is going to save you? It can't. It can't. You know why? Because I'm your worst mother nightmare. And you know I'm your worst, you know why I'm your worst nightmare? You know why they fear men that operate in their masculinity and don't let women tell them what to do? Yeah, you can be married and not be a simp and still operate in your masculinity and still stand on your kingship. You can have it all. It's yours for the taking. This world is ours. We named every single animal on the face of this earth. It's ours. It's mine. And there's nothing that you can do about it. And they're so fearful of when you step into your kingship because they know that it's absolute power. Absolute power is nothing that nobody can do to stop you when you standing on your square. You stand on your square, you ain't got to worry about it. You ain't got to worry about it. What you gonna do? You can't even participate in your own sport without us advocating on your behalf in order for a man that then identify as a woman to come in and kick your. You can't even control what's happening in your own. You're not even dominant in your own sport. If a man go over into your sport and decide that they want to participate, if we let it, because then that's when y'all start operating in y'all femininity. You get real feminine when you get mad at the fact that it's a man that identifies as a woman that came over in a cage and monkey whopped your. You get real feminine, don't you? All of a sudden, you operating in your femininity. You start untaping your knees, pop out, all pointed. You get all hot and bothered because you've been operating outside of your purpose for so long. You think you me. You think that you can go and get a haircut, get you a fade, get you a taper, and you ain't even got cancer, right? You ain't did no chemotherapy, but your hair is the same as mine. Ain't got no hair. I seen a chick walking around bald head the other day. I said, "Oh, everything good?" She said, "Yeah." Okay. All of a sudden, you get her up out of that. Y'all so tired. Y'all so we gon' cook today. We gonna cook today. You so tired. You's tired, boss. Every day you get up at a time that you don't even want to get up. I don't care how much money you make. I know women that'll get that life up immediately in order to live a soft life. Don't care how many degrees they got. If they find a man to take care of them, they'll throw it all away tomorrow. You so tired. Bags up under your eyes. Keep on wearing a ton of makeup in order to hide all of the imperfections in your face because you suffering and you got to go through the same things that a man go through, but a man is actually built for it. You ever seen an animal that tried to participate and then operate out of their purpose and operate the same as another animal that they not built like? They look like a fool. They suffer. They out of water, right? You don't see an animal operating out of his purpose. You don't see a land-based animal trying to be a fish. You don't see it. You don't see a water-based mammal, then trying to be land-based. Because when they step outside of that water, they out of their comfort zone. They got to suffer. Because now they become the prey. But in their environment, in their domain, they operate in a purpose, and they are the dominant species within their domain. It's a fact, though. Now you out of your purpose. You think you got a bunch of degrees, but you got a lot of student loan debt. You think that you cool because you did a lot of stuff, and guess what? Ain't nobody impressed with that except for a bunch of other women that ain't getting the results. Every single time, when I went through and I looked in that video and I seen all of the comments, all I seen was, where can I get one, sis? Where can I find one? That means that it's a bunch of single women championing a bunch of single women and leading a bunch of single women into destruction. Where they do that at? How? Who, what, when, where, why, and how? How's that possible, boss? How's that possible, boss? Y'all be tired. Y'all be tired. Woe out, tired, and slutted it out. Everything that you did and everything that you got, it don't even mean nothing. Nobody is going to remember your name. Nobody is going to remember your name. Listen, y'all keep talking about, oh, I bought my own house. What, you think that a house that you financed by the bank impressed me? I'm a king. That don't mean to me. I build houses for a living. Cash, no financing. That don't mean nothing to me. I'm a king. You their worst nightmare, because when you stand in your masculinity, which means that your life is a reflection of it, it's nothing they can say or do about it. They can throw insults that don't mean anything. Oh my God, who hurt you? You know the usual. Who hurt you? You must be gay. Wouldn't talk to you. Blah, 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 blah. It's the same thing. Different day, new remix, new song, same lyrics every single day. But ain't nobody impressed by that shit no more. Men are starting to wake up because the real recognize real. Real recognize real. And when you do what you want and you stand on your square and you operating in your purpose, you ain't got to worry about what everybody else is talking about. I see chicks that's switching over to the other side. Now, Anton, what do you mean by switching over to the other side? What do you mean by switching over to the other side? I see more women turning gay than ever before. You know why? Because you don't want them and you waking up. You don't want them and you're waking up. I see more chicks doing the scissor dance in the bedroom than ever before. And it's so funny to me. And I ain't tripping about it because, listen, who want the worst of you? Who want the worst of you? Women think that they men. They trying to act like men. They trying to dress like men. Men trying to dress like women. It's like, y'all don't realize that we literally living in Sodom and Gomorrah?